Hello everyone, welcome back to the battlefield. Are you ready to siege the day, if you will? This is the brew that I posted, it's probably about a week ago now. It was the Boros Rites deck. So we're running this tireless tribe combo, but this card is a bit of is an oldie but a newie in my eyes anyway. So Rites of Initiation, it's a really cool card. Discard any number of cards at random. Creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn for each card discarded this way. The important part of this card is that it's not part of the cost. So you can cast it. If they counter it, that's fine. If they don't, suddenly all your creatures have +7. So it can be pretty good. So it's basically on the background of I wanted to run a tireless tribe combo, but what I found was actually the Spirit Mascot wasn't that good, or not as good as I thought it was going to be anyway. It's going to be a clunky 2-mana 2/2. It's not a great top deck in the late game. I wanted something that had more depth in that late game to allow this deck to be grindy, because this deck can be quite grindy with the Pursue the Past and Thrilling Discovery. So what I've done is I've combined the tireless tribe combo and I've just put in bully elements, which is what I'll call. So it's running 4 Squadron Hawk and then 4 Snackers, and obviously all the Pursue the Past and Thrilling Discovery. So we have all the engine with these, with the Eidolons. So you can use Pursue the Past or Thrilling Discovery, discard the Eidolons, and they bring back as well with the dual cost. So you can cast them, if you can discard them from something else like a Lightning Axe or whatever earlier on in the game. They come back, you discard them, and you like draw 3 fresh cards, gain some life. It's a very good weird mid-range engine that's essentially just Ancestral Recall when you have Eidolon engine up. Outside of that, we're just running more flyers through Battle Screech, so we're pretty Cryclan Shaman proof, and a couple Prismatic Strands as well. Sometimes this card's just good to protect the tireless tribe combo, and also just protect your flyers against random things as well. So that's it's a bit of a amalgam, but spoilers alert, I did very well in this league. It's yeah, very good results. I'd be curious what you think. I do blitz through it. I think this deck is very hard to play. I, of course, make some mistakes here and there, so apologies for that. But luckily, I didn't get punished for it. But yeah, it had lots of give and take of like where you actually want to go. Do you want to put your eggs all in one basket with the tireless tribe? Which sometimes there's not all the eggs in one basket because all your stuff come back or you can flash them back anyway. Or do we want to go down like that Squadron Hawk, Flyers, Rites? And honestly, it was a real 50-50 through all of these games and matches that we played. I was either comboing them out really early with the tireless tribe, or we had this really cool mid-range engine with these Squadron Hawks and Flyers, and I was just like, all right, on my turn, I'm just going to make them all +7, and I'm going to attack for like 30 damage. That's that. So very fun games, very interesting how to build this. You could probably adjust it somehow. I'd be curious to know what you think. A lot of the changes I've done on this was also based on the posts that I did. So thank you for everyone that kind of checks out my YouTube posts and comments on my decks. I do like to get some ideas from you. Really, really appreciate it. Over here is a pretty general sideboard. What I initially did have was some Dust to Dust over these Cast into the Fires. I felt like, I guess the main meta is you have Terra, you have like Affinity, and then you have like the Mono Red Rally, Madness, kind of stuff. So I just wanted something that I could kind of hit those really early aggro decks, also Elves as well, where I could just deal 1 to 2 creatures, or I could use it to like exile like a Prismatic, or from like the Tron so they can't filter their lands, or anything else like the Affinity builds where we just need to like hit a key land or like a Mirror Force or something like that. So I just went down to 1 Dust to Dust, a couple of Thraben Charms for a bit of versatility, enchantments, graveyards, destroy creatures. What else do you want from a card? The rest of the Prismatic Strands, just a classic 4 red Elemental Blast. You could arguably go up a little bit more, but I felt like with the Lightning Axes and how we have lots of Flyers and Prismatic Strands, we're probably good against Terra anyway. And I'm running Relic. On thoughts of this, it probably could be something else because it does exile my graveyard as well. So you have to play it sort of in a specific way. So this could just be Thraben Charms. It could be Tornbald's Crypts to play around that. You let me know what you think anyway. If you do enjoy these videos, please feel free to like and subscribe. It does help out the channel a fair bit. Thank you to the members for being a member. I do have members. I collect all the deck lists from my members as well, and that's what I normally play on this channel. So the latest one was the Kobolds deck list I played from Usher, so thank you for that. And I'm also going to probably jump up my memberships. I'll have my standard $1. That's very cheap, my memberships, and then I'm going to have a $5 tier as well. Probably just more around doing a private Discord potentially, so you can chat to me and chat through decks, and then also probably have the deck submissions around the $5 mark. Anyway, last thing before we go to the games, if you want to play these cool decks, you can always use Mana Trades. Use code word Siege Ryan when you go through to get a little bit of money off. And yeah, let's jump into this league. It was a really fun league, so I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, be gentle. It's a hard deck as well. All right, see you in the first. Alright, so we are starting off here. This hand's like it's, I mean, it almost has the combo. We can draw into other stuff. I think I might keep it and maybe just fetch with this. Maybe just go plains and then play the Tireless Tribe. We're not going to be really playing anything on the next turn anyway. Well, that's the combo. Well, let's just play a Tireless Tribe because if they tap out, then we can just like win if we draw a mountain. So see what they do. Kind of puts them in a rough spot as well. Oh, they might. A block mountain. Okay, so if we draw a mountain, we can just like turn to them, which is cool. That is nice. It's a good feeling to have. Come on, deck. Give me a mountain, please. Play a Spellbomb, that's fine with me. Alright, deck. Damn, so close. Alright, so, I mean, they might just go crazy with stuff, and I kind of want this to be... I guess we don't need to. We can just fetch him out. Let's just play this other Tireless Tribe, attack for 1. And then on their turn, we just go get a mountain with this escape tunnel. And then, yeah, if they just play like a refurbished familiar or whatever, then we can just discard an Eidolon or whatever. If they want to play Mirren, then they're cooked. Okay. Right. Okay. 3. Refurbished familiars. Are we going to see some of those? Now we kind of need this escape tunnel, so kind of don't want to crack it and just hope for a red source. That's what we do. Battle Screech, eh? Well, I think we just pass. They don't have any refurbished familiars nearby, and they tap this seat, which tells me that they're probably running. They don't have any rebukes in their hand. We're running like 20 lands now, so you know, hopefully we just draw that mountain and go crazy. I might just block 1 and then discard a Battle Screech, I think. Or a... And whatever we... Or... Just block. If they play another creature, then we can just do that. So let's... Look like this. Guard, a Battle Screech. Yeah, let's just go get a mountain. So we can actually play some cards. And not do anything else. Cards. They might just have a cast down, to be honest. I'll do the spell bomb now. Okay. Wait, 12, 20. I mean, now I kind of want to go with a rites version, but I think we almost just cast the Squadron Hawk and then discard the Battle Screech and then tap out, play the Battle Screech, and then next turn rites. Plus inside out, spring back an Arbon or whatever, or you know, we can inside out as well if you inside out doesn't do anything. I think let's play Squadron Hawk and just do a big rites next turn. Because that just plays around the cast down, which is what we want. We could technically just go off here. Get them all, draw them. Go you. Flash this back. And then next turn we'll just use rights, put them in everything and back for lethal. If they don't have a rebuke or something like that. We've seen no lands or okay. Spellbomb's fine. Attack. I mean, they could have double Gale Blast, I guess. We block 1 and then we attack with everything and the Gale Blast 1. It might be worth it to block. Oh, we're past the blocks anyway. I mean, we could get just double Gale Blast here, which is the issue. Anyway, yeah, let's just discard everything and just go rites. Rites for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They might also just have card 7. 3 need to connect. Attack. Is that enough? Probably weren't expecting this. I was just looking for some rules. I mean, they could be running just like anything, you know, like a sewer or something like that, but it's still. All we need is 3 to connect. It's probably worth it just to keep 1 in hand, like a swap. And we did just take out some dust to dust out of our main deck. But we'll just keep the combo, and the combo is obviously cracked. We'll bring in dust to dust. I think Castle to Fire is still good as well. We'll take out Lightning Axe with that. I don't really want to run Red Elemental Blast against him. Prismatic Strands is pretty bad as well. I think we just take out these Lightning Axes. Got combo and then rights. I think this is fine like this. We'll run it back. I guess they do have Cryclan Shaman as well, but we can kind of maybe just run the Lightning Axes, get around that. So that maybe we do just keep 2 and cut like 1 rights. We've got Flyers. It's actually probably not that good. Just do this. Now we've got Castle and Flyers. Let's keep the rights in. And most of our threats are flyers, so they can't really death touch, get rid of it. Squadron Hawks, Battle Screechers, and Snackers all have flying, so Cryclan Shaman doesn't do it. Alright, we'll keep this because Castle and Fire thing is just good anyway. It is a very slow hand, but there's lots of things that can turn it on, and we got ways to slow them down. Like, a Pursuit's just like nuts against them. Right, well, I'm going to start with the Tireless Tribe because, yeah, we kind of can just win the game if we draw the thingamajig again, which is just funny. We'll pass. Other than that, we can just have play some Battle Screechers, you know what I mean? Okay. I'm more inclined to get rid of the red here. Can do a little bit more. Guess their draws are blue, which can be the problem as well. Enough auto yields, just in case they play something weird like a Grim Bauble, which they obviously wouldn't use. Oh, yeah, there you go. We guessed correctly. We hit the right color. Alright, well, we'll just play a Crag. I mean, we should be doing this post-combat. Play the land. Attack for 1. And then, yeah, next turn, I think we just play Battle Screech, flashback Battle Screech. So it just gets it there, just having 4. Wow, we hitting their reds looks like it mattered. Tron Monitor is a very good card against what we're trying to do. It's because it's, well, yeah, as it says on the box. Well, that's good as well. Let's undo this. The Plains, play Battle Screech. Hopefully, yeah, they can't counter it. Rebukes the 1 more back. And then we can rights next turn for a bajillion. What, for 4? Not like that. Play the Boros Garrison first, I guess, and pick up the mountain or whatever. It's pretty free. For, yeah. Yeah, for 4, 5, 10. Yeah, it's pretty good. Do that. I think we just do it first. Just to see what happens. Let's put 4 cards. And we take away their black. Cast down, so they can block 1, and they can cast down another one, and 5, 10, 15. I kind of like that they were just getting rid of this Misvault Bridge this turn, and then just seeing what else we draw. Or just hitting the Ultra Monitor attacking for 4. Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's just try and exile this Ultra Monitor. I reckon is bargaining it. Okay, so they'll gain a bunch of life as well. Now, do we have lethal if we just go Garrison? Pick up a plane. 3, 6, 9, 12. Now let's just attack. I think that's a fair way. A bit too much life now. Hell, I wouldn't even take a pursue the past here, so we can discard this damn Sandstorm Eidolon, get something else out of it, you know. All good cards. All good cards. I am a little bit worried about like a blue blast for this rites land. But we just keep chipping away with these birds until we need to combo off. Know what's in our hand kind of doesn't really matter anyway, so we could just like fire it off, and if it works, it works. And then might have a breath weapon, I guess. Maybe, but normally like if you're Affinity, you're just running the Karaklan Shaman, so might be worth. If we're just going 4 cards next turn, 5, 10, 20, 5. Kind of want some action. I think we still would just attack with the birds, to be honest. Not too good of a draw. A very bizarre game. It should be attacking this Enforcer though, really. Because if we just like put it all in, they normally run Rebukes. Probably should have just like fired it off. I feel like they do have just Mono Hydroblast though in their hand. So we just discard the Sneaky Attacker. Okay. Still kind of fine though. They should be cranking in with these Mirror Forces though. Just the one, eh? I'll take. I reckon is they could have a Hydroblast though. I mean, it's kind of worth it just to play the Boros Garrison because it's free for extra mana. We'll do. You just what? Pick up a mountain, and then go attack with. Maybe what we should do is just rites first to see if that resolves. We'll play this Boros Garrison, pick up mountain, I guess. If they go what block, and shoot one, that much more. Maybe just attack with all the birds again. Although they can just shoot all the birds down. Munitions is like copped it last turn. Right. Block and like sack a land and taking 8. That good. Can we attack with the birds? I don't want to block anyway. They are blocking. I think that's fine. They just take 3. Like it's not fine, but you know, like rites is getting progressively worse. But we should have kept a hand with more pursues, I guess. Another mirror force. Reckless bargaining just like changes this game as well. Maybe we should just treat this more like a combo rather than just trying to play this weird mid-rangey game, I guess. Play that, that's fine. Do that much. Do we take this? The other thing is if we, I guess, if they're playing those now, we can just run strands maybe. Run strands. But I can essentially get rid of all our creatures. If we can get something good, like if we just get like another Battles creature or something, it is better. We are on 9 though. Had the envelope. Good to know. I think we can't actually beat from this point of view. They can just shoot down at creatures and attack us. I think that was interesting. I think we still run as is. The envelope's interesting because it really only hits. I mean, what does it hit? It hits dust to dust, the one dust to dust, and obviously these cards, but all the other stuff is instant. Maybe they're not. They should be running some level of Hydro Blast though. This hand's good because it's just the combo, so we'll keep it. It's turn 3, which is what it is, you know. But we'll go Crag, and then we can play Tribe into Boros Garrison, and then hopefully either win on the spot or something else fun, you know. Play Tribe. Play this, pick up the Crag. And then yeah, if they want to tap out, then they're cooked. Otherwise, we good. We are good. I think we just go for the combo here, to be honest. Now that we have all that, we're 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. We discard everything except for the Squadron Hawk. They could have the combo, I guess. We can't get around a Spell Piss anyway. Attack. Go for it. And then we'll play Squadron Hawk if this doesn't work. It's got a Hydro Blast. We do have the Hydro Blast. Okay, that's fine. We get him for 1. Let's just play the other tireless tribe then. Nah, we'll play Craig. Now, what the hell? Let's play the other tribe. Seven cards. Let's just discard this Sneaky Snacker. I didn't think it was worth to play like a Threaten Charm or anything like that, you know? Sandstorm Island. Let's just attack. Do 2. It lands. Squadron Hawk. And just play another Squadron Hawk. Got the old hand Rooney. Now all we need to see is not that munitions again. Oh. We do need to draw an action spell now. A Pursue would be good. Feeling Discovery would be good. And hopefully not another Hydro Blast from them. Would not be good. Feeling Discovery. Let's fire this off first and see what happens. I assume they would have like a Hydro Blast for it. The envelope. Okay. Lots of counter spells. Play the other Squadron. They should be doing that post, but we'll tag with the other Scorching Hawks. They have no red source, which is for us. I think we really need to play this at land either. I'd rather kind of keep it as a discard. Must have a very reactive. We're drawing a feeling that we're discarding the land in the Eidolon, so there's a red source. Draw a cast into 5, that's where it's going really. Not attacking here. Let's attack the Scorching Hawks again. I'm just gonna play this now. We'll play the Scorching Hawks, I guess. Pass. Yeah, alright, we'll discard the Eidolon now because we'll get it back. Okay, not much more. You take 4-1. What they play post combat now? Munitions. Okay. It does get rid of their me and we can attack the Squadron Hawk. They do gain so much life though. And it's like a 2 for 2. Alright. More mountains is not what this deck wants. We can still, I mean, they got 1 card in hand. We'll just keep it, we'll just hold until the lands because they don't really do much. Are they just blocking? I mean, it's the same clock really. A thrilling discovery would be pretty huge, I think. Getting back a sneaky snacker and just getting more flyers on the board. Hopefully they don't play a spell bomb. And like Cryclash Shaman. Well, we're off the ground plan here, you know. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Draw some guards, gain some life. They probably know because they're probably going to be winning the long game. It's probably worth it to play Refurbished Familiar and just block with them. But that card now. Drawing lands is not ideal. I think we just play this one. Pass. Still sandbagging 2 cards just makes me think they have like a Hydroblast. So I think our Pursue the Pass is literally our best draw. Probably even take like, I mean, very good here. Probably even cycle it now, to be honest. And a Mirror Enforcer? Yikes. Game just got a lot harder. Built up pretty well. Let's Spell Bomb. 1 card. I feel like that 1 card is also a Hydroblast though. It was like at least something. Would have been a lot better the previous turn before the Snell Spell Bomb came down. Got a mountain. And we'll fire off a Discovery. We are on a fair bit of life and we can kind of churn through stuff. If they want to burn something on that, that's fine. Because the option was I could have just flashed back to Pursue. And we do lose it. It's probably worth it to do that, I guess. Pursue them, flashback, pursue. Playing a land. They should really just be cooking in though now. 4. Eidolon. I mean, we're probably at that stage now. Let's just cast it. I think we'll still take another 4 from the. Definitely should have led with the pursue first. Just going to run the lands. Head land and pursue. Not doing anything. Bring lands is not my. I feel like we can come back to this game. They obviously have more reactive stuff here. Like Hydros or something like that. Pursue the Past would be very ideal here. I think we just take this 4 and just see what we draw. Not a good draw. We'll pass. We're on 12. Like, we could just block with the Aura Eidolon. I think we do, because if we draw any multi-spell, then we can get it returned. I'm not triple blocking. Very likely they have stuff in their hand to deal with these Squadron Hawks. Pass it to the 5. Maybe we need to go to 19 lands. Let's just try and exile this now. And try and slow this game down like a smidge, I guess. I think Dustless would be a very good draw. They let that happen. I think they have Envelope in their hand still. Oh, the Snacker. I guess we could play a Crag. Is what we want to. Yeah, we want to be able to at least go Pursue and Flashback Pursue. It can be like, I feel like 50% of our deck can be just nothing. So we need to kind of like, I reckon they're going to recognize this again. Doesn't do a lot otherwise. So, alright, let's try and cast this Pursue. Get rid of, yeah, bring it back, baby, because we'll probably discard it. Now at least we get like a Snacker in play, which is also nice. We can play the Aura Eidolon as well if you want to. Discard a Snacker. Right, here we go. I want to save other Pursuit. We're not attacking. I think we just flash back to other Pursuit, just get rid of it. Planes, I think. They can counter. And then next turn we can just recast this Pursue, discard the Snacker, get back the Snacker, hopefully draw some effect like some Dust to Dust shenanigans or something like that. Maybe we should just be dropping planes now because we aren't going full combo. Like a Reckoner. I mean, we are pretty cooked to like munitions, I guess. Maybe we should have brought in some Thraben Charms because of that. Monitor. If you draw rites, I mean, be real. But anyway, next time we're just going to go Pursue. Yeah. Block, that's fine. I'm going to get a Sneaky Snacker back. The Tribe's kind of nice as well. Alright, that's good. A Screech is nice, but let's still just go to the past. Do the sneaky snacker thing. Got this back. Right. And then I think now we play the Battle Screech, flashback Battle Screech. Yeah, we can. I'm wondering if we can play this rites now. See if it'll come off. Let's play a red source. Go. They could absolutely cook us with the munitions, like they can just play munitions. We don't have anything left. Cards left. And Hydro Blasted anything. I've used 2 Hydro Blasts. Munitions would be so cooked if they played that off the top. Playing Seat. I think now we play rites and discard everything. We just do rites, discard everything, and then we can always just pursue the past and bring back the Eidolons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we just do. They could have like a wrath-ish effect, but I will attack with everything. See what happens. Oh, GG, there we go. Alright, I was wondering what was in their hand at the end there. So yeah, I think what I learned from game 2 is that I probably should just run into it. Just run into and try to finish them early, because I feel like they have more of a staying effect than us. Alright, so we're on the play for this one. Yeah, it's just a combo, so we'll keep it. We might just win on the spot or on the play. And Malta 6 as well. I mean, sometimes you just can win on turn 2, you know? I think we go for it, to be honest. Cool. Attack. Make sure they don't have anything that freezes me. Could be Faeries, sorry. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Sorry. I don't know what you're playing. You're playing blue though, so let's bring Red Blast. I don't know if they're playing anything else exactly. I don't mind a couple of strands. I mean, most of the deck's pretty. I think it's more we cut back on the rights, probably even the combo a little bit. They're playing blue, and just go more of a go wide plan. I don't mind keeping the snackers if we just like use these through the pass. We just go more mid rangey. Hell, we even cut down to like 1 rights and just try and get there in there. Okay. Down on the combo and just see how we go. If they're playing Terror, I mean, if most blue decks we want to have more strands, but I think we just want to see what they have first. I think this hand's fine. It's a little bit slow, but you know, we can play a snacker. We've got strands. Feeling Discovery just draws so many cards as well, so they are playing Faeries. Okay, this can be a little bit harder. We probably want the Cast into Fires now. It was pretty we should have attacked first, sorry, in our last game before we jumped into things, but that's okay. Just go get a not that. Go get a plane. Plane's kind of always the safest bet. Pass. This is a very slow hand, but Squadron Hawk's good against them. So they're playing blue-red Faeries. Okay. I mean, this kind of can be quite dangerous for me. If we draw a mountain, we definitely want a Thrilling Discovery to try and get the snacker down. Red Blast, eh? Well, let's just play this. This is a little bit slower than what I'd like. And then what are we discarding? I mean, probably just the Eidolon, right? Planes, because next time we can still go Squadron Hawk. Maybe it's for the strands. Red Blast something. I think it's the Island because we just pick it up later anyway. It could have been Snacker. I do wish I gripped the mountain though now, so we could actually just get rid of this ninja if we wanted to. But if this is what they're doing, I think what we're probably doing is playing a Squadron Hawk and then just red blasting that, to be honest. That makes things a little bit better. I think we still... Bring a lot of cards off this ninja. I wouldn't mind just hitting it. If we discard the strands, then we could have... No, we'll be tapping down Squadron Hawk anyway. There's Squadron Hawk. 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6 currently in hand. So we're going to be using this Red Blast this turn just to boink that. I have 5. And I do want to discard down to put the strands in. We can. We're going to be playing all our other spells. Do this now. Maybe just get rid of all the combo and just go full flyers. I think that might be the bid here. Let's discard this strand. Yeah, Lauren reveal. That's fine. I feel a lot better once the strands is discarded. And then we can just flood the... We can go next turn, we can just go Scorching Hawk and then Thrilling Discovery. Probably Thrilling Discovery first. Yes, they're ninja, but like, we just have so many Squadron Hawk. Let's go Plains and Discovery first. Well, we're just going to Discovery twice, to be honest. Be real here. Yes, please. Brainstorming. I can't imagine them playing any Fiery Canadian. Right, Discovery would resolve, and then we can discard. Spells to the sprite, you say. Well, at least we just do it again. And that happened. Let's just do it again. Yes. You, get rid of you. Back. Ooh, just pass a turn. These strands do make things easier, but Sneaky Snacker is a blue-black creature, so we have to keep that in mind. Or revealing, okay. At least we've got ways to block this sprite, which I'm got a strands in the bin. We can deploy all our other Squadron Hawks. The attack. I kind of want to see what's going to resolve first before we go crazy. We want to be able to play, maybe keep up a strands if we want to, like it's like a land. And let's attack. Probably playing this Eidolon, to be honest, is 2-2, because I feel like we can just slowly overrun the ball with a bunch of 2-2s. Play this. We just And we just keep this other strands in our hand, I think. Playing a lot of land. They do have that monarch creature as well, which can be a bit hate. Passing back to us. Red Blast is a fantastic draw. Let's attack with everything. Play 2 more Squadron Hawks, keep up Red Blast, and so make strands in the graveyard. Go Squadron Hawk. Maybe we keep up a second strands. This sounds very conservative, but I am worried about an end of activities, I guess, which they could very well run. We're under no kind of strife right now. Attack with everything still. Yeah, we'll attack with everything. They might have more stuff. So, past this. I see what you mean. So we should have probably played that out first. They probably have a Sprite now. Okay. Anyway, we got 3. Very silly of me though. Let's play this other Squadron Hawk. We'll just bring back this now. Okay. And we'll pass. It's the thing is they can go Breath Weapon. I wasn't really expecting a Breath Weapon in their deck because it cooks all their creatures as well. And this has just been like one card. Like Squadron Hawk's just one card. The land, it's not that good. We are not going to make the same mistake as before and tap like this. Prevents damage as well, which is. And we'll attack with everything. I'm very lucky with the early Tireless Tribe. Flash is pretty how you doing. That's fine. This. And now we can kind of just chill on. We'll keep those lands in our hand, but we got 2 more strands in our hand. We can just attack with everything every turn, and that should really be enough. I may as well just fire it off on that, I guess. Draw a card. Yeah, oh, that's fine. Get this back though, which is nice. Please. Let's keep back. Maybe just keep back this Tireless Tribe and attack for 4, and then play the Sandstorm. Oh, that's fine. I don't want to play against another Breath Weapon. We will play this plane. Play this one. We could have used the strands, but again, like if we use the strands and then they Breath Weapon us, we're cooked. So you kind of have to play like this. When the no threat, we're on 19, like through a fair bunch of stuff. We can get back to R1 anyway if we play a multi-spell. Mountain, yeah, we will just attack with Eidolon and the 2 Squadron Hawks. You can spread that, that's fine. Again, we can get them back, so if it just means we're a little bit slower, I think that's fine. Having a double strands is like very, very good. Augur, okay. Faeries, it's pretty good. I will be using the tribe to keep the Squadron Hawks alive for that, unless they want to tap draw. I mean, yeah, we'll check 2 Squadron Hawks. Same things before. Use the strands. What side are they going to use? So we will use a strand. You can see if we draw like any draw, we can just literally. Here you go, cancel. Okay, they both go away. If we draw a any multi-spell and get back our 2 4-drops, we can cast those. We've got 2 cards in hand. I almost want to just keep this alive, to be honest. Get rid of 2 lands in our hand, but you know, we've got plenty of lands. It allows the strands if they do need some ninja shenanigans or anything like that, or they can use all their spreads on our creature. That's also fine. In the come, can we get a Pursue the Past? That would be nice. Pursue the Past. Ah, there we go. We're on time. We'll cast this. Get back our 2 creatures. Yes, please. Please. And we just discard this one, I guess. Refresh these, get the Sneaky Snacker back. Play our white creature. We've got Lightning Axe in case they do any shenanigans, but yeah, now they're pretty cooked now. We use Lightning Axe there, all go, and then untap attack. There we go. Alright, next round. Alright, we are on the draw here. Hand's quite slow, but we do have a Lightning Axe to slow things down. In 2, to be real. So yeah, I think we keep this hand. Oh, Tron. Alright, we need a rites really now. We need a rites like yesterday. These Lightning Axes don't do much against this style of deck. I feel like this deck is good, but it's just depending on what you play against. But we're going to go Plains. We'll go Lightning Axe Mountain first, in case they play something silly. But I assume they're just going to go Tron lands. Or do they go top, bottom? So probably into another Tron land. Play Squadron Hawk, but yeah, we basically want to draw like rights galore here. I mean, now we want to play that, and we are going to play that. Exactly what we're playing. So they can go Tron next turn, but maybe we could Lightning Axe something, and then we can. They're on 23 though now. I think we have to light. Oh, okay, that's all right. That's all right with me. Bonder's Ornament. Ancient. Okay. We'll have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So we'll have lethal. Good for us. And then we're going to game 2. This is what I like better about the Boros Sith list, because you just have a turn 2. Turn 2, I win the game. Very nice. What we're going to do is discard this. Play this. Get back that. Yes, please. Just in case if, you know, it doesn't really matter because they all come back anyway. We'll draw a card. No tireless. So we'll just go like everything else. It's like Lightning Axe. Lightning Axe. Tireless Tribe. Sacrifice this. Back to 25. There we go. GG's. GG's. Go to a game 2, eh? On the draw. No Tron lands for you. Now, against them, they're more just... It looks like they're more monsters, the Bonders. So I'm actually going to cut the... We want to go fast. We want to keep all the main stuff in. Sneaky Snackers. But I think we just cut Prismatic Strand. Lightning Axes. Relics don't do anything. Red Blast don't really do anything. We'll bring in the Cast into Fires. I don't mind the Dust to Dust. And hit some stuff. And I guess the Cast into Fires are better than anything. And they definitely hit their creatures versus the Lightning Axe that might not. And this also can hit like the Bonder's Ornaments. So let's run this one. But again, hopefully we can just play big Squadron Hawk and hit. They do run a They do run like one. Yeah, I think they do run one breath weapon or two breath weapons, but I think we just have to kind of play it like this. Try and play fast. Have us, they have us, otherwise we have them, you know? Right, this is our hand. It is like a turn 2/turn 3. I think we kind of keep it, to be honest. Like, this sounds crazy, but I think we keep it. Tribe is easily the best card. We have a cast to the fire as well. And Escape Tunnel was a big W here, so we can go Tireless Tribe next turn, and then we can play. If we draw another land, we can play a land and chill for a little bit. Do they have natural Tron? They do. Okay. Well, I think now we just go. We just play the Tireless Tribe, I guess. They tap out for something. I think we just discard to keep it alive, and then. I mean, we can, yeah, depends on what they do. If they just play a big creature, we can just escape tunnel and then discard and then win the game. So I think they're thinking long and hard. They tap out, we can win. So this is what it is. It's a twin deck. Very much a twin deck. We can just go tribe and then get ya. Right, there's a Tron land. That's what I was kind of worried about. We have to discard 3 cards. We obviously do it. We discard like Eidolon. We get Eidolon's thinking like 3 cards and then 4 cards. 4, 8, 12. It's not enough. This. We can just do more. Just play Squadron Hawk next turn, I guess. This. We draw an Eidolon, I think. Need to get rid of this, and we still play Squadron Hawk next turn. Right, so if we play this, we get back a creature, and then we'll have. I mean, do draw a card as well. Is that enough? We get back this. 4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah, I guess it works, doesn't it? Yeah, because we draw a card. I think the whole fact that we draw a card. Yes, please. We draw a card and then, yeah, add everything to it. 1, 2. Okay, the old turn 3, eh? You go, attack for 21. That's the Tron deck, right? They didn't have any interaction for it. I mean, they had an interaction, but it didn't matter. All right, next one. We can't keep his hand, it's just slow, but it's like a pretty good thrill. If we resolve this thrilling discovery, it's actually not too bad. I'm mindful that I've mulliganed a couple times, so let's keep this hand and see if it works. Got a nice little combo with flyers in our rites, so we'll go keep. Go mountain pass. We will probably just bottom. Like, probably honestly just like an Eidolon. One's fine. Drawing a billion cards at the end of the way. So, yeah. They're mulling to 5, that's rough. Mulling to 4. At least our hand's slow. It might be a bit of a match. I mean, it's just how the cards go. We've mulled to 4 plenty of times before on this channel. Alright, well, I'm just going to go Mountain Pass. How riveting. Alright, they're playing like this deck, so we need to go fast-ish. We'll have Garrison pick up the mountain. I mean, our hand is literally not the definition of that, but, you know, it is what it is. So if we can discover, at least we can discard Snacker and Eidolon. Oh, they're playing Storm, Infect. Playing Infect. Not good for us. Especially if they play... So maybe they didn't get an elf actually, which is good for us. Good Thrilling Discovery. Cards into fire. I mean, we're just bringing all our other stuff, but we've got these two. Life. Back. We'll play mountain, say go. If we get this Battle Screech online and tap it, oh, we 100% have to block that, which is a bit annoying. Lightning Axe wouldn't be too bad. They might actually still win this, to be honest. Alright, let's just go pursue the past. I mean, we'll take this back, yeah, yes, but we're discarding a snacker. We'll play the tapped. They can cook us with Infect. I'm just thinking if we block that and then block that again, how does that look? Not very favored. Not good for us. And if we draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not enough. I think we just still do block. Then we block and then we just pursue, to be honest, and discard this other snacker, and then next time block with that. It probably only really matters until they have a trample. That makes sense to us. So we could cast this, but we're not doing much else. The other option is we could just Battle Screech on the following turn, and then we could just cast Pursue. Maybe just flashback Pursue. Double block. Like block one each on the mirrors. No, we can't anyway. We meant to just Battle Screech then. We've got 3 cards in hand. If it's just a bunch of pumps, is what it is. Got this. There's a lot more other stuff. Drawing a Strands is pretty good. We are just. I think we still block. Play land. Sorry, I'm just thinking. I didn't want to play land because I was thinking maybe we want to just try and rites next turn. And it's quite easy to do that with the discoveries. And I think we just have to kind of hope that they don't have enough pumps to finish the job. Like just block 1 mirror and then we do what? Well, we go down to 7. But the Thrillings are pretty free. And like we'll get this back in the discard and draw. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it's got 2 cards. So maybe it just wasn't. I probably should just play a mountain, I guess, because it's pretty free to do. And then it also like threatens a lightning axe. Not playing as well as I thought I would be doing, even though we're 3-0, but it's more. If I played a mountain, it threatens a lightning axe. They probably think they have to go for it next turn though anyway. But next turn we can go double thrilling. If we block and then we go double thrilling discovery, so guarding the Eidolon and whatever, and then going Eidolon whatever, we're drawing a crap ton of cards. We get back the Eidolon each time. And then we can swing for lethal. Lost connection for a second, but they're back now. Yeah, look, we're pretty cooked to just like a bunch of pump spells. If they have that, you know. I mean, they have Escape Tunnel now, so if they don't have us here, we have them. They might feel like they don't need to go too crazy though. We're definitely blocking the equal mirror that we can. It's another reason why Escape Tunnel is probably like one's getting through anyway. I was playing a Glistener Elf. Let's see if we have the maths in our hands. Draw, we go to 8. And then we cast a Thrilling Discovery. Discarding, and then we go up to 9. Yeah, I think we're fine. Yeah. So let's just block 1 so we don't die to like a bunch of pumps. Because they do have 2+4/+4s, we're cooked, so. The Snackers. Well, that's like literally the best draw ever. So we'll play Thrilling Discovery. Get back that. And then we just have 2 giant Sneaky Snackers. Yeah. Please. 100%. Yes. You. That was another thing as well. We just Squadron Hawk Rebellion. So anyway, we'll go Mountain. How much do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we just go white red, Squadron Hawk, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Yeah, it is enough. The other thing is we just play. No. Yeah, we play this and discard a Pursuit. We get 1, 2, 3. No, let's just play a squad. Just because. I should have played the Mountain though. We technically could have. I think we still had numbers correct, but we technically could have lost. And we could have, I guess, stretched it out and just done what we did before. But anyway, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Go rights. Nine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, just because in case they have any kind of life gain shenanigans. Attacker 2 11 ones. Let's go. Wasn't expecting that, were you? Somehow we got to turn a billion. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so what are we bringing in? Prismatic Strands is very important. Raven Charm is removal. Cast into the fires. Relic, not so. We do want to stick with, I think, removal and the combo. It's gonna be a bit harder to choose what we want to gut here. Maybe it is too much stuff. I think it's more we want to cut some tireless tribes, to be honest, and go more. Cut down. The tireless tribes aren't maxing, honestly. I think we just cut the combo. And keep 2 tireless tribes in because I guess we can block something. It can block and it can activate strands as well. And we have all the other removal ones. Sun, Battle Screech, Rites of Initiation. Loads of ways to draw stuff. I think it's the correct way. I think we're meant to be controlling. Let's keep this, I say. Emerald to 6. We'll keep. They could have pretty fast hands though, I guess, as well. And Hickory, yeah. So next time they'll play a creature. Back pass. Playing Mir. We're on the play, I mean, it kind of is what it is here. Play this. They need a lot going on to. Well, no, they can have 3 pumps, I guess. Play the Crag and pass. The question is, do we just let them hit, I guess? Four mana. So many pumps. I think we have to let it happen, to be honest. It feels awful, but we can't do anything else. That's good for us. And they're just playing a black number. Okay. That's okay. We can definitely play around that. So let's go mountain. And our choices, we could just hit that now. Do pursue now. I think we just strands. Well, now they can definitely just go like full unblockable scenario. So, I mean, yeah, good one. Okay, we do have strands in our deck though. They're kind of blowing their load here. They probably should have put it in the mirror. I think they forgot that we had strands in our deck. Maybe there's something for the strands, essentially. Name green, please. I mean, they would have absolutely cooked us if they did it the other way around, but you know, not blocking that. No, thank you. I think we have to Thrilling Discovery here now and find some Raven Charming. Cast of the Fire is a good draw here. 0 cards left. We're definitely going to probably, worst case scenario, Raven Charm that. Let's Thrilling Discovery first, because we need to just find something to do with... We need lands. Otherwise we're just sitting here doing nothing. And I want to get the Battle Screech territory. Get rid of this. I want to be able to play Battle Screech. Probably do the pass, to be honest. Exactly not what I wanted to see. I guess a land's not. Can't Raven Charm that equal me now. Bit annoying. They can only regen 1 Blight Mamba. So we're likely just taking 3 next turn. Or we could block a Mamba, I guess. Pass. Very awkward hits. I think we just take it. If they want to hunt before them, we use the strands. But otherwise, we will sacrifice this, get a plains, and just Battle Screech twice, and then rites on the following turn. I just realized I probably didn't want to play that land. Anyway, let's just play a Battle Screech. Back. So just realizing we didn't play the land and then we just rites next. Probably enough. So we'd want to block this mirror. I mean, we need a lot going on to kind of get anywhere with it. Block here. And what do we need? We need him to be 6. Then we just have to block. Take 1 Infect. But I guess we could have just played out our combo how we wanted to, really. Any trample of any kind. Oh, me. Tapped out now. In that case, I think we just start off with a... Yeah, because we can give this unblockable and then attack with everything and then rights. Just Thrilling Discovery. Discard the 2 idle. E. Draw that. And then if we go Escape Tunnel on here and then roll unblockable and then rights for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Taxi. Pretty sure this is how it works. Attack with everything and then put damage through rites for 5. Right. 5 and 20. Okay, alright, next one. Alright, we're on the draw. This hand's sadly not keepable, doesn't do a lot. But yeah, this hand's absolutely cracked. We'll just put a tireless tribe back. We have the, I mean, now we've mulled, but we're almost got the full combi here. The old Delver of Secrets, eh? Alright, we'll just go to our turn. We'll play, we do have the combo now, so we'll play our tireless tribe. They kind of have to have, yeah, they kind of have to have it now, otherwise we cook them. They don't run much. Okay, doing that. I mean, that depends if they want to attack, I guess. That's the thing. They probably don't attack. It's insane. They obviously have a spell pierce then. Like that. Well, we're going to go for it because I don't feel like this gets better for us. So let's discard this. Right. Mountain. Attack. They might have, yeah. Let's see if they have it. They do. Let's go. Okay. No, we get it back into the world. We draw a card. Maybe we can just do it all next turn, eh? Please, you're coming back. Alright, we're in for 1. That's okay. Don't need to find another inside out. I mean, it's a good card, Delver Secrets. Like they have a lot of permission for us. Attack for 1. We'll just play Pursue the Past. No point discarding the art. They obviously have counter spells here. Brainstorming first. It would be a very good thing to counter spell and then follow up the Terror next turn. Did have one. Okay. I mean, we'll just have to try it again next turn. We had a very good hand, but they're going to have Terror next turn, which is the problem. And our little tireless tribe is not going to probably get us there. And if they keep counterspelling out and we're not drawing more lands, then we're going to have a bad time. They do play a Terror. Normally they only play 1 or 2 spell pieces, so if we draw a land, right, we'll try this again. Start the snacker. Hopefully we draw a land. I mean, yeah, we did draw a land, which is good. What type of land? Pass. I'm honestly tempted just to double, just discard these 2 Eidolons and block the Terror. They might just go another Terror though, which makes things a lot worse for us. I think Pursue's our best draw, I'd say. I think we're blocking this, starting our 2 Eidolons. Not Tarsha. Sorry, I was meant to play Lightning Axe first. They could have counterspell. Can we do this now or do it in their upkeep? So stop in their upkeep. But we're kind of like a land short of getting, you know, starting more snackers and whatnot. We're on 10. It was definitely we're on the back foot here. I set the wrong stop. Okay. That's on me. We could very well have a counterspell here. Not attacking with that. Let's just Lightning Axe. Starting this snacker. See if it resolves. See how it's a dispel. Because it could have very well drawn. I think we just blocked the serpent here. Hit a pursue. Sorry about that. They could have drawn that that dispel in that spot. Yeah. Another serpent. No, I think they drew the serpent and had dispel, which turn off all these upkeeps. Squadron Hawk, what do you do for us? We're not winning this. Let's go to a game 2. It's a very good hand, don't get me wrong. So we want to bring in the relics. Brands are good as well. Lightning axes are good. We bring in red elemental blast. We do take out the combo because it's just a bit too cooked. We want to get there with snack. Snackers and all the other shenanigans. Bring in the cut one of these. I want to keep the rites in, obviously. That's how we can win games. Drillings are important. Reds are important. Relics. The Raven Charm can be pretty good though. But want all the removal under the sun. Want all the strand. It could be a thrilling. There's probably a rites to be. Cutting the combo just feels correct. Yes, we can kind of win on the spot, but they run spell pierces, dispels, like everything to actually just knock the combo off. We have to mull this. Ugh, I have to mull this again. So this is not. They kept hand at 7. We were very close to a trophy. What are these hands? Again, I think we mulled it. We have to mull to 4, which sucks, but British cards here. So I think we just keep this, I guess. At least it's something. It's we basically lost this game though now, but you know, let's just counterspell a couple of our things, and then the Boros Garrison and Squadron Hawks allow us to go a little bit harder. And go Squadron Hawk. At least get 3 more Squadron Hawks, and then we can play more Squadron Hawks. We had a good run at least. Just pass. As far as mulligans to 4 go, that's probably our best mulligan to 4. Don't get me wrong. You're going to get a little bit lucky in this game 2 to get anywhere, but sometimes that's what happens. So we're just going to play a Squadron Hawk, attack with the Squadron Hawk. That is nice though as well. I think we wait for that to double spell, and I don't feel like they really want to get rid of. Although, maybe we do pursue here actually. They can counterspell if they want to. It stops them from doing anything else specific. They can counter this. We can always flush it back next turn. Play this. Planes. And then I guess next turn we'll just go double Squadron Hawk. I mean, this is our game, don't get me wrong. Let's attack for 1, and then I think we just drop 2 Squadron Hawks, to be honest. Fade out, just something. The 1. No. Alright, well we got it. We somehow have a clock. Not a very good clock, but it's a clock nonetheless. I mean, we're probably just going to try and flashback this Pursue the Pass next turn, but they kind of just went nothing go, so. Rites is interesting. Let's attack for 3. I think we just go Pursue here. No one expects the rites here. I highly think they're going to be countering this. So yeah, it's going to happen. So now it's kind of like, I mean, we just let them pass. We could actually just maybe rights them. For another land, it's 4/8. We like 4 lands. They might just go Terra. I think we try and rights them here, to be honest. We could try and Building Discovery first. Nah, I like risking it for the biscuit. If we rights them, drop 4. Let's attack. Yeah, it's not additional cost. Let's just rights them. That's what they do. They have to counter this, and then we can just go Thrilling Discovery. Yeah, the blue blasted. I'm fine with that. Let's Thrilling Discovery now, see if they have another Hydro. I have another one? Oh, come on, dude. Come on, dude. I kind of... No, let's just play with the Crag now. It does keep an extra turn in mind for us. They got 2 more cards left in their hand. We're playing that Scorching Hawk, so drop them to 9. Doesn't change the maths though. I guess if we drew another rights though, it was probably better to not do what we just did. Mountain. We'll attack for 3. I don't think it's enough because they have all that going on. Maybe it was correct just to play the Squadron Hawk, I guess. Yeah, counterspelling that. I mean, we weren't going to be able to play it anyway. So we need to draw a right really now. A couple good cards that kind of get us there, but they're not playing anything else, and they can just play another Terra. I just think they have... Let's just try and resolve this now, I think. Pay the wall cost. Alright, see if that resolves. Don't think it does, but here we are. Alright, they're brainstorming. I mean, a Hydroblast does it. Resolves? No, it doesn't. It wasn't that. Okay, so now we can attack for 2, and we have to block 1. And I think we have to do it like this anyway. For Rise, it doesn't do a lot. Yeah, we have to block 1, go to 1. But yeah, there's not a lot now that we can do. We basically draw like a... I mean, the Thrilling Discovery doesn't do a lot either. We need a Pursue now. I think that was a pretty good mold 4, to be honest. Right, we're at 1. What do we draw? Forever counterspell as well, but what do we draw? Eidolon. I mean, Eidolon we can play. Let's see if it resolves first. Yes, that's the first thing. If it resolves, it's GG otherwise. They had another Hydroblast. Holy moly! They've been through half their deck. So they've played what? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. They played all 4 of their sideboard cards. I mean, we will just let's play it out. I will just block Terra 1 for 1 each. I don't think there's anything else that we can do. We need to draw like a lot going on. I think we need to play like a Battle Screech. No, they got 3 of them. There you go. GG's. All right. that was pretty pretty cool, to be honest. Let's do a quick wrap up. Right, so just a quick wrap up. I mean, this was the deck at the end of the day. I think we're a little bit unlucky in that last fifth round, but we were lucky in the rest of the league that we had. So all in all, I think it was a very good showing. I think this deck feels very powerful in the meta. I think it's fine against Terror as well. It was just more, I think, yeah, we just mulled a 4 in game 2. And we had the combo and they had the spell pierce, so it is what it is anyway. Anyway, in terms of the deck, I know I didn't listen to you guys originally. I would put 2 more escape tunnels in the deck. You do just win with the combo sometimes. I think it's important to recognize when you need to not play the combo and play more of this red-white bully version with the rites of initiation. But I think this is still a pretty good shell nonetheless anyway. I could see potentially running some level of faithless looting, but the deck's pretty compact, and I wanted some level of prismatic strands like you guys said as well. So I think probably what I'll do is potentially cut like a mountain and plains and just run 2 more escape tunnels because I think they're quite important. Sideboard wise, I mean, Cast to the Fire I think was pretty important for aggro decks. We didn't really, I think you could probably just cut the Flaring Pains, but it's more like you can see the problems that we can arise. Like we didn't see any of the issues. It's more against like gates and stuff like that. If we're playing against gates, we want to be able to just get through the rites of initiation and not have to deal with any prismatic strand. So I think the Flaring Pain one-off is just important. You could probably play around with these Relic of Progenitors. You could maybe just have Thraben Charms instead, but I think it kind of just works kind of nice. But it could be, it's probably right to be just Thraben Charms because it works out our graveyard and we do rely on our graveyard a fair bit anyway. We did play against Affinity, we did beat them, but it's probably just dependent on your meta. You could probably just cut some level of Dust to Dust. I just want to have something more that for those early aggro turns where we didn't have the Tireless Drive and can win on turn 2. So could probably swap this to Tormod Script if you want, or just more Thraben Charms. But yeah, I'm honestly pretty happy with where the sideboard sits. I think it's pretty good against where the meta is right now, and our deck is pretty grindy in the deck. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.